Hello everybody, welcome to another stream. Special Friday stream for a change. Customize your auto shoutouts, God help us all. Yeah, so today we are doing a bonus stream for Friday just because there's been no videos this week. The normal videos should resume on Tuesday for members and then next weekend for everyone else. So today we are just going to be doing some more Monster Hunter Wilds in high rank. If anyone does want to join the lobby, I have put the lobby ID as a pinned message on both YouTube and Twitch. It should work on any platform because the game's crossplay. And just while we're getting started as well, we do also have a squad as well you can join if you are playing Wilds, which is the Falafam. So if you do want to join this, all you need to do is just search for squads with this code here. So I will just copy that code into the chat for people, just so you've got it. There you go. So if you request to join that squad, I'll get the request for it and I'll just add you to the squad. If you join the squad as well, you'll get access to what are called squad lobbies. While you play Monster Hunter, I'll be farming slimes in very hard with my Raycast peak PSO player. I will be playing PSO on Sunday because I think it's going to be Red Drop week, so we'll be back to PSO then. Are we disabling spoiler mode? I think the game has now been out a week. I think if you haven't been playing the game by now, I think it's okay to hunt anything now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, red drop week, meaning no red drops. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine to hunt anything now, really. But I'll just say it anyway. If you don't want to see any later stuff in the game, maybe don't watch. Hey guys, I just got to the fart monkey. Hopefully I don't get spoiled today. I mean, I will hunt literally anything in high rank because I need parts in basically everything. Also, hi Vector. Yeah, so we'll give it a couple of minutes, see if anyone else wants to jump in. If not, we'll just get started. I will have a video going up on Wilds, which will probably be... It'll probably be the members video for Tuesday, and then to everyone else the week later. Which is basically my impressions of the game, having completed it now. Well, completed it in terms of beating the story anyway. Which is basically like beating the tutorial in Monster Hunter. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Completed in inverted commas. I'm kind of mad that you've got that prance emote. I have no idea why I can't do that. I'm assuming there's a side quest or something that gives me it, because I know there are some gestures you get from side quests. So maybe there's a side quest I haven't done. Vector is the only one who completed it. I mean, Vector is like, what, over HR 100? Oh, we have another one. I still hate the UI in this game. I can never find anything. Oh, we've got another 2 in, cool. Yeah, as usual, if we have more than 4, we'll just sort of rotate around what we hunt. And who's hunting? Yeah, Killian, I know you mentioned about the stickers, how you can customize them. To me, that seems like potentially the worst idea Capcom have ever had. I mean, I suppose you could already customize your shout outs, so I mean, shout outs and stickers. Yeah, you can customize the stickers for anyone who doesn't know that. So you can basically change the words that are on the stickers. So I know the one common one that I saw was for, I think it was for this one. They just changed that to there. But yeah, I can imagine your friends have some very interesting stickers. I've seen some, I think it was on Reddit, that were horrendous. We also do have a praise Fowler sticker though, so that's great. Yeah, so we'll just give it another minute or two and then we'll get started. That is a really cool sacred armor. Oh, I got the big firework. There is actually RNG on the firework emote, which firework you get. So, do I have my loadout sorted? I mean, I am still using some low rank stuff. I am in the process of upgrading these. So, I basically need... I mean, I'm happy to hunt anything, but I basically need Guardian Full Granjanath, Arkveld. Basically, those two are the main ones, but I'm happy to hunt anything. So I think... So how many have we got here so far? We have 5, because of course we do. Gamer tears are. I assume they changed Arkveld. So there are 2 versions of Arkveld in the game. There's one you fight... I think you fight it in low rank. You might fight again later on, which is Guardian Arkveld, but then the actual Arkveld fight is the last fight in high rank. You guys go for it. I'm just hanging out, chugging through my early HR missions. Yeah, I mean, I am happy to do some early HR as well, but we can switch things around as we go. Here they need to craft some low-level stuff to make higher level ones. What I would say is, if you do need low-level stuff, when the ship's in the harbor, if you check the ship, occasionally the ship guy will actually have low-level weapons. Sometimes even like rank 5 stuff. It seems to be mainly be coup stuff that I've seen so far. But definitely check it out because there is some good stuff there. The monster fluid, where'd you get that? Yeah, I think it's basically anything to do with like spiders or bugs. But yeah, regarding the running away though, monsters do still run away quite a bit, but it's definitely less than the beta test. In the beta test, it was ridiculous. Oh, so Anastasia is remote, okay. Good to see you. So, does anyone want to post a quest, or do you want me to just post one? We can do one team of 3 and one team of 2. I mean, yeah, that works. I'm happy to do that. Wait, is HH censored? So you can't say the abbreviation for hunting horn? You post or I'll pick gore. Yeah, I mean, if you two want to do a hunt, then the rest of the 3 of us can do a hunt. What do you need to do, remote, for story? I've just noticed Killing Ass left as well. I'm wondering if there's still some internet problems with the servers as well. I know yesterday some of the multiplayer was horrendous on this yesterday. People were disconnecting all the time. Just ranked up your HR. Got a ton of side stuff though. Yeah, I mean, if you want to post a side quest, you crash because you changed chat recipient to lobby again. I don't know why that crashes. It's such a weird thing to make it crash. Yeah, we probably can't do link parties unless we do separate ones for each group of people. But I think at Alma, I'm sure. Yeah, there is a thing there for just lobby member quests, so we should just be able to join that way.
I'm happy to help anytime.
Yeah, Wild has done ridiculously well so far. I know I'd seen recently that in a few days it had sold about 8 million copies, which is insane.
Yes.
Yep, I will join this one. I hate fighting these guys. These are like the worst monster in the game.
Getting anything?
Rejoining now, no worries. Yeah, to be honest, I expect people to kind of disconnect every so often because that seems to be how the servers are at the minute. So is anyone else going to join this? Just to know you can't talk to lobby members when you post a quest. It is ridiculous. I mean, we hope Capcom are aware of that. I know there is a patch that's just either gone out or just going out recently. I don't know if that was mentioned in it though. They still haven't mentioned any of the PC problems either as well, which is a little bit frustrating. I think I was talking to squad members. That's probably why no one's joining it. Oh, the gold quest up as well. I mean, I know we could technically make like 2 link parties, but then we're gonna have to like disband and remake the link parties every time players change. You've joined Gar, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so we'll do the 2 Hirabamis. I mean, to be honest, I don't mind hunting these because I'd rather hunt these with other people and just get them out the way. Because I can't stand Hirabami. Yeah, other team, good luck with Gore.
Have another hunt with no surprises today. A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
So I've immediately realised that I haven't eaten, so let's just get that out of the way. Because I would quite like some stamina. But yeah, I'm really not a big fan of this guy. You basically just get to attack its tail for the majority of the fight. Yeah, we'll start out with hammer and then we'll maybe switch things up as we go. I'm trying to use a few more weapons now. There's just a lot of things I still need to craft though. Do you know what? I am sick of you being up in the air. I think you're going to stay down a bit longer. Hammering Wild is very, very meaty and I love it. So yeah, there will be a video, as I say, going live. It'll be probably Tuesday on, for members, and then for everyone else the following week. And that'll be like my overall impressions of the game. I've been wanting to review it on Steam, but I find it's a really hard game to review at the minute because as much as I absolutely love the game, I don't know if I can recommend the PC version. Not at the minute, anyway. You saw some Dual Blades gameplay. Dual Blades is something, all right. It's like the polar opposite of Hammer, pure cinema. I love Hammer. Yeah, Dual Blades is basically tons of hits that do virtually no damage each. Yeah, exactly, yes. In like 5 times and do 10 damage. Nice flash. Yeah, yeah, hammer is incredibly meaty hits. Yeah, I do think that this might be my least favorite monster in the entire game, though. So somehow I knocked that down again. Yeah, it is the good thing about Monster Hunter though. Like, all the weapons play totally differently, so if you don't like one weapon style, there's probably something totally different to it. I will say, I think at the minute, I feel like statuses feel massively overpowered in this. It feels way too easy to stun monsters, way too easy to paralyze like that. Way too easy to put things to sleep. I have a suspicion that Capcom might nerf it. I think the weapons are probably fairly well balanced overall, though. I know there is some bugs at the minute. I think Capcom said that I think its elemental damage isn't working as it should do at the minute. So if you're using a weapon that relies a lot on elemental damage, you might not be getting the damage you think you are, but they are going to fix it. Right, let's go and carve this one first. Yeah, I just find those monsters kind of irritating. That switch axe looks really cool. Is that the Artian one? Kind of looks like the Artian one. Well, tons of parts, but no gems or anything. I don't actually know if they have their own gem or if they just drop a Wyvern gem. Yeah, overall, really enjoying my time with Wilds at the minute. I think it will be nice to see some of the content updates for it, add more monsters to it. Yeah, no worries, remote. Yeah, like I say, I'm happy to run anything in this, so... Let's see, what other weapon do I have at the minute? Lance. Yeah, I can maybe use Lance for the next one. I'm gonna reset the game, no worries. So what do I actually need for the gear I want? Oh, it's gonna suck. I need a hunter symbol 3. I think that's from like really high-end tempered monsters. And Arc-Velvet gem, because you know we only need the easy stuff. And I think was it something from Full Grangenath I needed as well. Fulgur nose bones and a Fulgur gem, because of course it's gems. That's the thing, yeah, you can get all gear because of fashion. So I mean, at the minute, I'm using like the Sheerwoo chest piece because the chest piece isn't really not that good, but the lead armor though. Just take care of that bot. Who woo ooh woo. Yeah, the lesser Squidward. You know who I mean. Yeah, at least that bot wasn't like straight up aggressive. Like the last one we got on the last stream was like, oh, you have no viewers. But yeah, on that, I know that this stream probably won't get many viewers because it's not a normal stream day. What side quest do we actually have anywhere? That's just capturing stuff. Capture a Dust Jaguar in Scarlet Forest. And then a couple of optional quests. There is not a Dust Jaguar in the forest at the minute, so I can't do that. Alright, so it looks like they're still fighting Gore at the minute.
Right.
Oh, that one's just a Hunter Comatris, isn't it? Yeah, that's a 2-player quest for your Palico, I think it is.
Understood.
We can join Gore now. Is there enough space for us to join Gore?
Yes.
I mean, I'll probably join and then cart immediately, but... The quest's not up now, actually, so I wonder if they finished it.
Anytime.
Yeah, they must have just finished, I think. Gore is dead, okay. Well, what I will do then is,
Right.
let's see what I've got. I need to keep an eye out for any good monsters on the map as well for investigations. I haven't really seen any yet. So I do have a couple of optional quests, so I guess I'll load one of these. Let's do that one, because I love Ebony Odegaran.
First, right?
We could have leached Matt. We could. So there is a quest up. got a rare slime and a key paralysis. I mean, at least key paralysis is actually useful. But yeah, I really like in this that you can basically just craft any of the gear you want to, because the way it works is any high rank gear that you craft, you automatically unlock as layered armor as well. No god gem. Oof. You're actually farming for it. Alright, we've got 3. See, I think we'll use Lance for this one, and then I'll think about switching up again. I do want to use Insect Glaive more because so far I really don't like it in Wilds, but I want to try and convince myself that it's just a me thing and I'll actually end up liking it. But so far, I'm really not feeling it. You don't know what else to farm from enemy monsters anymore. Yeah, it's the thing with PSO, isn't it? Like, I think once you find a loads of the rare stuff, you're like, well, what do I do now? Yeah, I really like Lance at the minute. I think the only iteration of Lance I maybe prefer is I really liked it in Sunbreak with the insta-block. The insta-block counter was really, really good. I kind of wish it had that again. But I do like it in this. I do need a better build though, because this build really sucks for Lance at the minute. Yeah, I always went with the insta-block build. I know it meant that you couldn't hold guard, but I preferred playing it like that and using parries instead. Alright, you creepy Cthulhu, let's go. And he's asleep already. This is what I mean about statuses in this game. They seem far too good. Kind of just says, well, I love the Artian Lance is literally just a spinning drill. I do like in this that Lance has like a little multi-stab at the end. But yeah, I badly need a Vade Extender on this build. It is painful not having a Vade Extender on Lance. How far am I from where you guys are at? I'm trying to remember, because high rank honestly isn't very long. I kind of felt like high rank just ended almost as quick as it began. What's he doing? It's like he decided to stop fighting and then had second thoughts. Save me, bird. It was arthritis by holding the trigger button, it was. terrible at these octopus guys at the minute because I can never figure out what they're about to do. I find them really hard to read. Two now lilies in the same room and neither dropped anything. That's actually an achievement, isn't it? Also, if anyone who might not know, in this area, where you've got the little cocoons, some of them actually have monsters inside, and if you break them, the monsters actually come out and start fighting you. Ah, there we go, got the paralysis. Maybe you should use a ranged weapon. On these guys, maybe it's a better option just because I can't read what they're doing at all. I actually haven't tried any of the blowguns yet in this. I played hammer for the entire playthrough. And then I've tried a little bit of insect glaive, a bit of lance, a little bit of dual blades as well. I've heard that heavy bowgun is ridiculous in this. Oh, nice. Someone got the tempered wound. Oh, he's slithering away already. But yeah, one of the problems is, basically I need parts from pretty much every monster in the game, so I don't really have the parts to make a lot of the weapons at the minute. And that's a good thing though, because it gives you more reason to actually hunt stuff. It does feel quite badass Lance though when you just block things that you really shouldn't be able to. Well, that's one dead. Hey, bunk. This is a very big lance. He briefly before going out. Oh, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, no, Friday's not a normal stream day, so this is just something I'll be doing now and again. So usually it will just be Wednesdays and Sundays that I stream.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
But with it being the week of our Lord Monster Hunter Wilds, you know. All these shoutouts have cancelled after the after you crash. Oh, that sucks. All right, time for Devil Doggy. Still probably my favorite monster in the game. Just because I love Dodagaron so much in World. And much like World, he paralyzes instantly. And he's asleep. See if I can get his tail. It seems to be a bit like World this way, when someone's mounted the monster, everyone else can't really do any damage. I guess it would be a bit unfair if you still had full damage while it was mounted. I mean, at least the monsters actually fight back while they're mounted now. That hit very hard. He is tempered though, so that's probably why. I feel that the running charge with Lance is a lot better in this, honestly. It feels like you can change direction a lot easier. Does he sleep again? He is. I'm sorry, but I think this sleep needs nerfing. Gotta go have fun out. No worries, Boing. Good to see you. So yeah, for those of you here for Fantasy Star, we will be playing PSO again on Sunday. Nerfing sleep would sadden me. I mean, yeah, because you use a sleep build. But it is a bit busted, to be fair. I kind of feel like you shouldn't be able to put a monster to sleep like 6 times in the same hunt. Yeah, I need a Vade Extender on this build. My hops are just going nowhere. Did we get the tail? Yes, we did. Cool. Okay, he's quite angry. I don't really know what happened there. I think, did someone flash him while he was jumping there and it just pulled him out the air? Right, where's his tail? There it is. That was a really well timed flash. Also, there's like enemy secrets here as well. Anything in the air tends to fall to flash. I mean, it does. But to time it though, so to time it when Odegaran was jumping, that was well done. Oh, here you go, ebony plate. Cool. So is that hunter symbol 2? Yeah. So I think the hunter symbols just seem to be from tempered monsters of like different tiers. Critical element and dragon attack. That's not too bad actually. Oh, Master's Touch Duel. I like what everyone had a hunter highlight apart from me. Yeah, that lance build needs work. Okay, so I just need to go and report that side quest. You didn't get most communicative. I didn't know. I don't think it counts what I'll say on the stream. But yeah, there is actually a hunter highlight for most communicative.
Ah, welcome back. What did you find?
That your hunch was correct. So thank you for sharing it. They were tempered monsters. And 2 mutual predators, what's more. If left unchecked, they could have caused a lot of damage.
I like my cactus walking past in the background.
We were able to prevent that, thanks to your early warning. I'm glad you didn't hesitate.
Was that so? I'm relieved to hear it. I'm glad I brought it up. You've done much to ensure our safety here.
I feel that everyone that your hunter kind of thanks in this game gets really sort of embarrassed.
Perhaps I could assist you by gathering materials? Don't hesitate to ask if you need anything.
Okay, so what do we get from that? Some specialty sealed garlic and some dust of life. Well, at least they're useful. Yeah, I do like that we literally put our life on the line and they just go, oh, here's some garlic. It's always garlic with these people. Well, garlic and wyvern milk, apparently. Oh, thanks for the bits, Jippy. Much appreciated, dude. And white tomatoes. Yeah, that seems to be all they actually subsist on here, isn't it? Just garlic, white tomatoes, and wyvern milk. It is a slightly weird place. Mackie would like to offer you a meal. I will take that. You bet everything tastes like milk. Subbed as well, fan. Oh, thanks for the sub as well. Again, please don't feel you have to, because I know obviously I'm on YouTube and on Twitch, so... You have a tempered Jindahard. I didn't actually know he could be tempered, but that sounds terrifying, but also awesome. Right, where is Mackie? Because I want food. Yeah, I didn't know that Jinderhard could be tempered. I mean, it makes sense he can. I mean, he is just another monster, just a really big one. Skyder said, where is Mackie? I want food. Yeah, Mackie as in the NPC, not as in McDonald's. Although they do both give food. Although whether you count McDonald's as food is up to you. Curtailed your ESO for a bit, gotta take a break sometimes, you know. Right, where on earth is Mackie? Like, seriously? It is nighttime, so maybe she's not out. There is a thing with this game where the NPCs are only out at certain times. It is actually like an evolving world in the game. So I know I had a quest to hand in one of the villages, and when I went there, they were all asleep. And bad luck of things, I can't see Mackie on the map anywhere here, so I assume she's asleep. You can load that if you want. Press square. On the map, I assume. She's sleeping, fair enough. Well, we probably won't try waking her up just to get a meal. So yeah, if you can't find an NPC, just come back at a different time of day. Sometimes you need to be a different season as well. So I know, for example, that in Kunafa Village, the people there, they all shelter inside the houses whenever it's the sandstorm. Okay, so you've got a quest up, fair enough. I will, or we can do a Tempered Arkfeld with Ron Popolo. I'm just going to change gear because I'm not using Lance on Jinderhard. I always go in the wrong tent. I'll just go hammer for this because it's the only weapon I deal with. Okay, I only have 9 minutes left on meal, so I will get some food first. Let's get some food porn going. I don't really know what that would taste like. You know, vegetables with cheese and honey, but can't be worse than some of the abominations you can make in NGS. So you say the quest was up for Jin? Yep, that is a tempered Jinderhard. That's slightly terrifying. Because this guy's no joke even when he's not tempered. And I just hope the same thing doesn't happen as what happened last time we did this, where I carted and then came back to the fight and dropped in as he was doing his nuke. And I had the most terrifying experience I've ever seen, trying to get behind one of the rocks before the nuke went off. I should probably just post that as like a YouTube short or something. There's so many videos of hunters cooking and trying to eat, but the monsters keep attacking them. Right, Alright, let's get the melding mantle ready. Or mending mantle even. Yeah, I think this guy's probably one of the coolest fights in the game. The mental mantle. So this is the big boy. Should have went dual blades. That is a really good point. I mean, he's basically the perfect monster to Beyblade down, isn't he? Yeah, for anyone who hasn't played Wilds, this guy, not an Elder Dragon. This is just a Leviathan. But this is a great fight, though. I love this. He's also asleep already. So you can be as scary as you want, but if you're asleep, you're not doing anything. You're going for his tail instead, okay. So he is a little bit awkward to hammer this guy because his head's quite often just too high up to even hit. So I tend to go for his front legs unless his head drops down. Oh, you do a lot of damage. What's causing the monsters to go to sleep so easily? I know Kilniath is using a sleep sword. It seems like sleep weapons in this game are ridiculously overpowered at the minute. I don't know how much sleep is on it, but yeah, this seems to work all the time. Statuses in general, honestly, like paralysis works a lot as well. I do think Capcom will change it. Yeah, Greatsword does have a lot of sleep build-up, to be fair. Oh, you've got sleep gems in as well, okay. Yeah, so a sleep weapon with sleep gems. You've got crit status and paralysis gems on yours. I don't like that basically every attack that he's doing is triggering my "you need to dodge" warning. Trying to get the kill, but he's moving his head. He seems to have a bigger KO threshold when he's tempered. Hear about me, please. Can you get out of the way? There, they've gone now. You can basically use those monsters there just to distract the boss for a bit. Ow. And he's gone to sleep again. Yeah, literally anything he does pretty much one-shots me. Which is kind of terrifying. Can you bring your head down? I might be able to get killed possibly once he comes down. That was really nice damage. Still not wanting to kill though. Well, he's not paralyzed. He really likes enjoying just moving very, very slightly when I'm about to hit him. Did they work out the kinks from the beta? It still runs terrible on PC for most people. Unfortunately. I think I've heard that PS5 might be okay. Xbox, I'm not sure. Yeah, do we have a dedicated person for pulling the ice shards down? PS5 is fine other than the chat crashing. Yeah, sure, if you want to do it killing the Earth, that's fine. Yeah, so this guy also has a one-hit kill move. He hasn't tried doing it yet, but it should do it in this phase. Again, bear in mind you can fight this guy in low rank and he still does the one-hit kill move. Yeah, he is very resistant to stun when he's tempered by those things. Oh, here we go, he's doing the nuke. Oh, that's quite far away. Yeah, so that is his nuke. I mean, it barely even matters when he's tempered because pretty much everything nearly one-shots you anyway. Yeah, I am not in a good place there. I am very dead. How am I not dead? This map looks like it's from Dark Souls. Yeah, he kind of has like a special part of the map. So he doesn't spawn normally on the typical ice map. He's got like his own little section that he stays in. I think it's just because the enemy is so big. He doesn't really work on the normal map. You're not dead, the pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, we're gonna move. Ah, there we go. Finally got the KO. God. But yeah, I think this might be one of my favourite monsters in Wild so far. It's definitely one that feels the most like a big Elder Dragon fight, even though he isn't an Elder Dragon. So I think quite often the really large monsters in Monster Hunter, typically the fights aren't that good. You know, just ask anyone who played World, you know, Zora was awful. Sir, can you please stop killing me? Ah, he's leaving. He's got the next area. He's also very buggy, this guy. The first time I did story, I mentioned this last stream, we played Monster Hunter, but when I did this for the first time in story, he got stuck transitioning between areas. Yeah, his tail just does seem to have just disappeared, doesn't it? It has just disappeared. I'm not seeing that either. It probably went where he is. This is where we go and it's just reattached to him again. The floor fell. Oh, did the floor fall where his tail was? Well. Rip. His tail is down here. The tail came down with him. It is there. Oh god, he's doing the nuke again. For the love of God, pull the rock down. It is a very impressive looking attack. No, 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 no. I don't want to be that. That is not a good place to be. And he's asleep again. So I'm going to carve his tail. Before it decides to disappear again. Well, at least the thought of that. And made it so the tail actually follows you down. Also, I really need to put bombs on my pallet. I keep forgetting to bring them. I'm going to heal here just in case he catches me with the ice beam. Yeah, the dude is not having a good day. It hurts me that the last hit missed. because he moved very slightly. That was a really good timing on the paralysis. Yeah, most monsters I would just go for the head, but on this guy it's kind of awkward because quite often his head is just too high up. God, he literally just touched me a bit and I nearly died. Oof. Do you know what? Do I have a shock trap? Yes, I do. Can we flash him when he's up there? Oh, you come back down again? He heard me saying I was going to flash pod him and just like, nope, you're not getting away with that. That was a risky move. Dropping the ice pillars on him does a ton of damage, but you have to be careful doing it because you need to make sure you've got one in case he does the nuke. You have a lot of wounds, actually. Let's open some of those up. Let's not. Let's actually run. Let's open this wound up. I'm curious that, yeah, I was going to say, I think a pitfall trap is a bit ambitious. I was wondering if a pitfall trap would work on him. He is a little bit too big for a pitfall trap. Just slightly too big. Well, it is showing a skull on the map, so he is almost done. I need to dodge. I need to dodge again. It's gone from everything is fine to everything is pretty much not fine in a very short space of time. Do we have another ice block in case he decides to nuke? We do. It's right over the other side though, so we do need to be careful. Yeah, that was pretty scary. I'm wondering, is it worth dragging him over this way a bit, just because we've only got one more? Actually, no, we've got another rock there, haven't we? So we're fine. Oh, nice. Got another mount on him as well. Cool. Nice. GG. Remember to carve his tail if you haven't already as well. But yeah, he is a pretty scary monster. It's kind of funny because you do him so far into lower rank and then you do him again in high rank. And then when you fight the final high rank boss, it kind of feels like a step down from this. I mean, I think the final fight in high rank is harder than this. But you go from fighting something like this to fighting like a normal sized monster. That was a pathetic firework. I mean, he's got to drop Hunter Symbol 3, surely. He does, okay. So he's one option for Hunter Symbol 3s. Oh, he drops heavy armor spheres as well. Oh, I've got some rarity 8 arching stuff. I do need to upgrade some of my Artium weapons in this. Cool. Yeah, so my accomplishment there was items used. Which basically meant I spent half the fight healing. You think he's your favourite fight? Yeah, I think he's up there for me.
I heard from the others.
Yeah, we're still okay for food. We'll do one more and then we'll eat again. It's just his breath can random me out sometimes. You hit that chat isn't persistent in the tent or menus. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that, isn't it? That you basically have no idea what people are saying when you're inside the tents. Again, I mean, I'll mention this in the video that I'm doing, but there are certain aspects of the game where it does feel rushed or unfinished.
Yes.
Has there been any departure or major differences between this game and World? I think the main difference with this is this game has like dynamic weather conditions and seasons for each of the areas, which do actually affect things. So there are certain monsters that only come out during certain seasons or certain times of the day. It also affects how the villagers act as well. So I mentioned it earlier, but there's one village where the villagers will hide inside whenever there's a sandstorm. In regards to the actual fighting, I think it generally feels really good, I think, overall in Wilds. I think the new wounding mechanic that they've got in this with the focus strikes just feels like part of the actual combat. It doesn't feel like it's forced in at all. So I think to play, I think it's probably my favourite one so far. Yeah, I know seasons were in the really old ones, but I suppose in this it's kind of dynamic though, isn't it? Where the seasons can change while you're actually out in the area. I don't know if that was the case in DOS or not, but So we've entered the gold and silver phase of Monster Hunter. Yeah, I guess so.
Would you like to trade something?
Yep, we will trade for that because I need all the cheese. I mean, there feels like quite a lot to do in this game as well. I feel so far that maybe World had a bit more to do in it, but I mean, you're still going to play this for a long time. There's still a lot to do. And as I mentioned earlier, you know, Capcom are doing title updates for it as well. It'll add more and more monsters, so... Azu's tanned leather. I wonder if that unlocks an armor set or something. Gonna head off, hopefully gonna finish the ESO DLC tonight. Wanted it for 3 years but never got around to. No worries, dude. Good luck with the ESO. Monster Hunter has always been good. I mean, I don't really have a right to say that because I'm a world newbie. But I can imagine that the older games are fun. Yep, and there's the Discord link as well for anyone that wants to join. Again, on the Discord as well, if you go into the Monster Hunter section on the Discord, there is a code on there. I think I pinned it, which is the squad code. So if you just ask to be in the squad, and then I'll invite you. I think you can beat up to 8 squads, and each squad can have, I think it's up to 50 people. Sorry guys for basically taking over the ARPG section of the Discord. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I'm playing any other ARPGs at the minute, so post all you want there. It's fine. I don't like that that item is called Milky Cocoon Web. It makes me uncomfortable.
Everyone in the village said they can help too.
Okay, so you are fine to keep gathering. You need to change what you're gathering because the season's changed. Wow, I just don't have an option what to gather from you. Okay.
They said this was our share from the Fire Spring Festival.
Need a Fang Plus from Guardian Doshagama. I mean, I'm fine doing Guardian Doshagama if you want. Let's see. Let's actually switch up weapons. I don't have any builds set up or anything yet. I'm still working on that, but... Alright, I need to try this weapon again. Because I loved Insect Glaive in World.
Yep.
Let's just see. Did that leather that we unlocked earlier, did that actually unlock any new gear? Well, that's unlocked. I don't know what exactly unlocked it, but... So we've got the Melahor set. Ah, yeah, Azu's. The headdress. Okay. So that is new gear. That's actually a full armor set, actually. Well, mostly. Geologist 3, so that's quite useful for doing mining runs. Heroics 3 is whatever. Max Might 2. Increase affinity if your stamina is kept full for a period of time. Yeah, so probably not going to help me on hammer.
See you later.
You need 6 Guardian pelts as well. Yeah, I mean, if you've got any Guardian quest monsters, I'm happy. Yeah, so hammer uses stamina for any of the charge attacks. You basically drain stamina while you're holding the charge.
Hello. Right.
Right, do we have any quests up?
I'm happy to help anytime.
Yeah, hammer is really fun. I played it a little bit in World. I didn't play it in Rise. I understand it was really fun in Rise, but I never tried it. Max Might is good for Great Sword or Switch Axe. I think Switch Axe I might try next. Do you have a metal keyboard, Sky? I have a mechanical keyboard. I was also typing quite heavy there. I'm surprised you can hear it actually, because normally you can't, because I do type on it quite often, and you usually can't hear it, I don't think, but to be fair, I was typing quite hard there, so... But yeah, it is a mechanical keyboard, so it's always going to be a bit louder.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a Guardian Dushagama. All games are fun like PSO. I mean, yeah, PSO is quite fun. I may have played PSO a little bit, just a little bit. I want to do Phantasy Star Zero again soon as well, because I want to get into super hard, and I'm really enjoying that game when I do play it. So I would like to do that again soon.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild. A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
I'm guessing people are just getting their gear ready. But yeah, if anyone played Insect Living World, they've made a few little changes to it, and some of them I'm not a big fan of. So you now need to have all 3 of your Kinsect extracts to be able to do your full moveset. But they've tried to get around that by making it so that if you attack a monster part while you're in focus mode, your Kinsect will gather the extract from the part you hit. But the main issue I've got with Insect Glaive at the minute is a lot of the damage seems to be locked behind this charge attack. And it kind of feels like you basically just get your extracts, use the charge attack, get your extracts, use the charge attack, and do not much else. I like how I get here and the monster is already asleep.
Set a bomb.
You were talking to yourself. Yeah, I always do that with the lobbies. Right, so let's see if we remember how to play Insect Glaive. Probably not. Okay, so what part of you is orange buffs there? So it's your front paws, I think. Right, that should be it. It's then you basically just go into focus mode and do a big beefy charge attack, which I will try to do. Here we go, ease the damage. There is another part where you can do as well. There we go. You can also mount with that. So it looks very, very flashy, but it kind of feels like it's the only thing you do with Insect Glaive. We're trying to pole dance on this guy's head. I think the poison woke him up there. That kind of sucked. You can still use like the traditional way of gathering extract as well. So you can still aim your insect at parts and do it that way. Which one is like this is probably the easy way of doing it. I mean, it is a lot of damage. You can also still helicopter off monsters as well, if you're wondering. You can also do the old classic world combo as well, the tornado dance, but honestly with the new charge attack there's virtually no reason to do it. Because it just feels like the charge attack is so strong. DJ. It's fast asleep, yeah. About the fact that someone is wailing on it while it's captured. Yeah, I feel Insect Glaive does decent damage now. It was always one of the kind of lower damage weapons in the last couple of games, I feel. Particularly in World, I know it was one of the lower weapons in terms of damage, but it definitely feels a lot stronger now. I just feel that it's like almost like a one-trick pony now. You basically just use that charge attack over and over again. So I'm not sure if I'll stick with Insect Glaive in Wilds. Can we actually craft anything, you know, like a switch axe or something? There's always like one random low rank weapon, isn't there? Well, actually, that's a high rank weapon. How have I still not got enough parts for that, given how many Hirabamis I've killed? There are some really cool looking weapons in this though. See again, one random item I don't have. Well, I guess I can wishlist that. Also, you can forge that from there as well. But you need 12 claws to do it. Yeah, let's maybe not do that then. Okay, so we can make the... Oh, we've got the upgrade materials, but not the forge ones, I guess. So what does that upgrade from? From here?
I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfect. I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. Look good. Perfection.
So how can we take this? So for the Roti 7 one, we just need a few Lila Barony stingers, which isn't too bad. But I think we can work with that for now.
Now that's a good choice.
You just say a tempered raid out. Oof. It's your first switch axe. Let's see, what can we make work here? Probably not a lot at the minute. Yeah, I think at the minute it's not going to matter too much. We need a better build, really. Need some more gems as well. So, is there a quest up? You need RNG to be good and give you an E-plugs gem. I've had one so far. I think it was a level 2 gem. I mean, this terrifies me, a tempered radar, but I'll try it. Actually, he's yeah, he's level 7, so he might give Hunter Symbol 3s possibly. I will try the switch axe, and if I'm doing horribly and getting us killed, I will switch weapon. I think Vector's helping out remote at the minute with a quest. Yeah, it's only downside when you get to this stage in the game. All the scary monsters start coming out. Like, everything is tempered now. Well, it feels that way anyway. Okay, so let's use switch axe for the very first time. I used it in the beta test, but then they changed it apparently a lot. I've just finished now. It's surprising for Ray Dalman. It's probably gonna be surprising for me because I haven't played switch axe in the full game yet. As I say, I played it in the beta test, but from what I understand, switch axe is one of the weapons that they changed quite a bit. So I'm basically going in blind. Try the offset counter. I feel that's probably expecting a bit much of me on my first run with switch axe. I don't even know what move does the offset counter. Don't you dare fly away. It's the Y and B. Oh, that one, okay. Oh, he's asleep already. I'm not used to that last bit being a two-hit. I'm used to it being like an upward slash. Radar was not keen on me living. I've got to say as well that in this area I hate fighting on these sand dunes, particularly when I use hammer because I just end up sliding all the time. Okay, so I'm guessing that still powers your axe up. I've got to say, the axe mode actually feels pretty strong. I don't know how he slept through that, but
Set a bomb. Bomb set.
the axe mode charges a sword mode, which is broken. I know in Iceborne, when you did the sort of the consecutive slashes with axe and then did it with the overhead slash, that used to power up your axe mode as well. I don't know if that still happens in Wilds or not. I'm getting some weird frame rate issues here, which, you know, again, Monster Hunter Wilds in a nutshell. I've got to say, I think Switch Axe does feel a bit more mobile than this than previous games. Whether it is or not, I'm not sure, but it feels more mobile to me. I love how Radar tries shooting you with his like rail guns while he's mounted. What exactly happened there with that mount? Because he seemed to fall on the floor and then get up immediately. That was a very well done flash. Oh, I've got to say, the Switch Axe feels amazing. It feels so good. Keeps going inside the sand dune, which is not particularly helpful. I've got to see what it's like. Okay, so the wounds attack with Switch Axe is just the old combo from Iceborne. Maybe it's different in sword mode. Okay, so you do start the fade slash as well, okay. That was very rude. It seems to flow really well, Switch Axe now. And I always liked it in World and Iceborne anyway, but...
Let's set a bomb.
Oh, nice tail cut. I would love to get the offset attack, but just knowing when to even try it is like... I have the same problem with the hammer offset attack. I find the hammer offset attack really awkward to use. Okay, it's about 3 attacks in. With this, at least it's your first attack. You gotta be confident. Yeah, I do like this. Cool weapon. I would like to try and learn Charge Blade at some point, but I do not trust myself to do that. Swag Axe and Charge Barge are great. I've always liked the idea of Charge Blade, I've just lacked the ability to play it.
I'll put the materials I gathered in your item box.
It's like micromanagement hell. I'm late to the party, I know, always jokey. Yeah, I know we don't normally stream on a Friday, it's just like a one-off that I'll do every so often. Oh, there we go. Finally got the paralyze. Yeah, I've got to say, Switch Axe feels amazing in this. I've just realised actually when Raid Out does that nuke, the music kind of fades out a little bit. That was a really underwhelming death. It just felt like he got tired of existing and just decided to die. Yeah, GG.
This thing's a trove of new data.
You can charge right trigger when sword mode's charged. Hey, Mrs. Skyly, here, chat. Oh, everyone's okay. Not much of a Monster Hunter player myself, but enjoying the stream. Oh, good to see. Yeah, I know Monster Hunter's not going to be for everyone, but there does seem to be a weird sort of group of people who like PSO and also like Monster Hunter. It seems like the two kind of mesh together. Yeah, there will be a stream on Sunday as normal, so Sunday we should be playing PSO. Okay, you do give Hunter Symbol 3s, that is fantastic news. I think you might be one of the easiest monsters to hunt that from then. Because the thought of doing Tempered Arkfeld is terrifying. Been mostly ignoring anyone playing Wild because I can't play it yet, but I can't help but tune into people I want to support. Oh, cheers, Jockey. I know how it is. I mean, there's a few streamers I watch that play Monster Hunter a lot as well, and I just made a decision not to watch them for a bit, just because I didn't want to be spoiled on the story more than anything. Well, not so much the story, but just the monster list. I know Capcom obviously announced a lot of them anyway in the trailers, but there's always a few monsters that they don't announce. I didn't want to get spoiled on them. But I feel the game's been out a week now, so I think those who wanted to start rush through the story have probably done it now. So I'm a bit more open to just running whatever now. Right, do I need to eat? Actually, can I get a meal from Maki? Because she was offering me one. And it is daytime. Is she around? She is still not here. This quest, good luck all. What is it?
Right.
Dare I ask? Oh. Tempered Arkveld and Rumpopolo's fine, but Tempered Arkveld? Ugh. I mean, yeah, let's go into it with Switch Axe that I've used literally once. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
The others.
He does have good materials, he does. Right, in that case, let's eat for defense. Let's also eat for Moxie and Medic. Everything goes right when you use Swag Axe. Yes, this is probably madly terrifying. So this is the point where I would say that if you don't want to see what the final monster is in the story, this probably don't want to see this quest. I like that. You guys won't lag it if I'm hosting it, right? We'll see. But yeah, this guy is really tough even when he's not tempered. So tempered, I imagine, is going to be horrible.
Have another hut with no surprises today.
I mean, it's up to you. If you want to do Rumpopolo first, that's fine. I'll hunt any of them first. Arkveld is closer. Okay, it would appear that Vector is fighting Arkveld, so I guess we're doing Arkveld first. Let's get the triple cat out the way early, I guess. Part of me for the memes does just want to do this. We missed completely. And paid dearly for it. You're already doing that. Yes, so welcome to Arkveld. This is Arkveld asleep. Because apparently everything in this stream needs to fall asleep.
I set a bomb. Bomb set.
He's now paralyzed. I'm not going to question it on Arkveld because we need all the help we can get. First joke I had for Arkveld was the classic, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. There are literal octopus monsters in the game. Please let me hit you. He's a really fun fight, Arkveld. He's just very, very difficult. It is also very dark here. Oh, you can't go to sleep now. I mean, you're going to wake up immediately. Well, I went for the offset attack and it did not pay off. He's burned your head because your buddy had to gun at him on the beta for 3 days straight. He was harder in the beta test, to be fair, but that was because of the gear that he had, and you only had a really short time limit for it as well. And I think he was overtuned in the beta as well. I probably need to add life powders to my quick palette, honestly. That would probably help. He grinded it until he got a no-hit perfect run. I didn't even beat Arkveld in the beta test. I gave up after a few attempts. Yeah, or you could use wide range. That is another option, yeah. Let's add life powders. Yeah, I mean, some of the videos that are coming out for Wilds of, you know, speedrunners are already ridiculous. I know I saw one run of, I can't remember what monster it was against now, but it was a heavy bowgun player and they beat the quest in like 35 seconds. There's one attack in particular that this guy does that seems to get me every single time. I don't think he's done it yet. I'm kind of scared that he does do it. Funnily enough, his nuke actually isn't that scary. I went for the offset, but he didn't target me, unfortunately. He did target me there. I have no idea how I didn't cart there, but I will take it. Yeah, some people are definitely built differently. He still doesn't think he's good at it. I mean, if he's beaten Arkveld in the beta in 10 minutes, you're good at the game. I think if you beat Arkveld at all in the beta test, you're good at the game, because he was really difficult. Oh, nice. Someone got the tail sever. Cool. I don't really know what he was doing there, but I'll take it. That was just greed. I've tried the offset a few times, Vector. Every time I've tried it, I've totally made a hash of it. Nope, he's asleep again. Yeah, should probably get his tail, actually. Come to think of it. Oh, is that what it was from, Vector? Okay. Good news is, once this guy's dead, it's a really easy quest. I am rather glad I dodged that. Oh, got him. I actually hit him with the offset. Nice. Problem is, now I've got it once, now I want to keep getting it. Which leads to greed, and greed is never a good thing in this game. The terrain's kind of really messing with him there. Yeah, the terrain is kind of totally screwing me here. But I'll take that. I've hit him with one offset attack at least. I'll call that a success. It's like pulling off the almighty hip check. You do it once, you want to counter with it all the time. Exactly. Yeah, offset attacks are really cool. It is amazing when you actually land them. I just wish the hammer one was a bit easier to do. Because for the hammer one, it's on the upswing. So you have to lead in about 3 attacks or so to get to the upswing. So yeah, it's not a case of like you have to predetermine it. You have to be like 5 moves ahead. Oof. You know what? I am actually going to top my health up just because we're on the last cart and I don't trust being on that health. Yeah, he's on low health as well, and Arkfeld, when he's on low health, gets very, very angry. Do you know what? I don't trust this. Nice. Okay, the really scary part of the quest is done. Now, no one cart on Rumpopolo. Could be worse. Could be crashed by a spicy pickle or a B-52 like in World. Exactly. I'd love them to bring back some invading monsters, honestly. Yeah, how funny would it be now if we all just all carted on Rumpopolo? I could see them maybe bringing Devil Joe back, because obviously it wasn't in Rise or Sunbreak. I think there's more likelihood of Devil Joe coming back than Basil. As much as I love Basil, obviously he was in World and he was in Rise as well. Although having said that, Anjanath, you know, apparently they need to add Anjanath to every single game now. Once again, I get to the monster and it is asleep immediately. I still think this guy's really creepy. It's Barney with a sinus infection. It is a normal run popular as well, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've got to say, Switch Axe feels amazing. He's also getting incredibly bullied. Oh, you poor guy. Yeah, this guy's just basically a huge gas bag. He's kind of a weird mix of like a mosquito and the T-Rex. Again, though, I think a lot of the new monsters in the game are quite cool. I mean, I don't like the design of this guy. He looks incredibly weird, but he is actually a reasonably interesting fight, and he's definitely different to anything I've seen before this. Is he limping already? He is. The poor guy is not having a good day. Oh, Squidward's here. That is a tempered Squidward, actually, so just be careful. I mean, I could dung pod, but I have the large dung pods and I'll probably scare all the monsters off. Also a great monster, by the way. Look, he's roasting it for us for free. Yeah, I like how he just pushed us all the way from the monster so we couldn't carve it. Thing that's like applied creature reject, maybe it was for all we know. Some of the same monster hunter staff also work on Resident Evil. It does like look like something you would get in Resident Evil. Look at those vacant eyes. It is a horrifying monster design, really. And then it has a really playful sounding name, like, you know, it's called Ron Popolo. Is it a crow or a mosquito? I think it's more designed on a mosquito because it has a stinger on its back. And when it opens its mouth, the tongue that it has looks really, really long. So I'm assuming it's designed on a mosquito. Ooh, that gave a lot of Hunter Symbol 3s. That is great news. Now it's got tons of arty materials. Oh, flare jewel, cool. That was also a silver crown arcveld. I like how I was happy to get like one offset attack off and Vector just got 3. Also, buffs and heals applied 100 times. It's a freaking Cazador from Fallout without the wings. I think someone else said that as well. Yeah, I'm assuming that the buffs were counted so high. I think if you use Hunting Horn, I think every time you use like an echo or something, it might count as a buff. And if you use anything like wide range, I think that counts as well. Because it always seems to be Sword and Shield and Hunting Horn users that get the reward for that. Okay, can I get my meal yet? Is she really still not here? Oh, she's not even offering me a meal anymore. She got sick of waiting. Also, when I was playing this earlier, I saw a rare endemic life. But I didn't capture it because I didn't know how to. It was in the plains. It was like this little glowing blue, looked like a glowing blue mouse in the plains. And I tried to capture it with a capture net and couldn't get it. Later found out that apparently you need to use a screamer pod on it. Of course, now it won't show up. Check environment overview on the map when notifications about monster appearances pop up. By making quests for monsters and successfully hunting them, you can activate a gather boost for a few days, which gives you a better deal at the various facilities and villages. Yeah, I tried chasing it and I hit it several times with a capture net and it didn't show up. It didn't capture. When I looked it up, apparently you need to use a screamer pod for it. Gathering boost for each locale activated by completing certain side missions. Complete these requests for more gain. Okay. So, okay, so a settlement is having monster trouble. Research monsters by hunting them to extinction. We are balancing the numbers, or so we like to think. So does this mean then, because it says here, a settlement is having monster trouble, does that mean that if we kill one of these monsters outside of Wyveria, that we'll get boost for Wyveria for a bit? Ah, I do need to go back here actually because the ship's back. So, what have you got? So this guy, honestly, I tend to buy pretty much everything he has because the prices are really cheap. It's some actually useful stuff. He does also have weapons as well. They do seem to vary a little bit what they are, but it could be quite good for people. Quite often you'll find where you're wanting to craft a high rank weapon and you'll need a low rank weapon. And you'll be missing low rank parts. So keep an eye on the ship here, because occasionally they do have low rank weapons. I think they do have some early high rank ones as well. You got offered a meal as well. No, he just doesn't want to give it to you. meal privileges have been revoked. Oh, that's a Congalala. I mean, it makes sense. It's pink. I mean, it's 150 research points. It's nothing.
Hope it serves you well.
It saves me some low rank materials.
Here. It's all yours. So, what are you after?
So how are we doing for stuff I need?
Anything catch your eye?
Because I can make the van braces now, which is great news. The law of inverse attraction, the more you want something, the less likely you are to get it. I mean, that holds true in PSO for sure. So this is still eluding me because we need an Archiveld gem for it, unfortunately, which sucks. But I'll admit this for now. So do we want Alpha or Beta? That's 2 points weakness exploit and 1 blight resist and a 1 slot. That is drops the blight resist. That's 3 1 slots. That's much better. Monster Hunter Greatsword is like watching your best plans fail at the speed of a glacier. A Greatsword is like the most hype weapon and also the least hype at the same time. There is no in between. You get that rush when you finally land the true charge slash, and then you miss the next 5. Just look at how many hunts there are for Psycho 1 and SGS all the time. Yeah, I mean, I may also be guilty of that. So what do these look like? So the male ones look pretty good, but the elbow armor is very bulky. Yeah, I'll go with those ones, I think. I'll probably end up layering them anyway, to be honest.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection.
When I played Monster Hunter World, the metagame was learning where you could use the shoulder bash to get hyper armor and damage through to the full combo. I mean, I think a lot of Greatsword is about learning when to do the tackle. And like using the tackle to cancel through to the final hits. Okay, so we are getting there for gear. We just need the coil in the head now.
Come back anytime.
You can mix it up if you want, don't mind what we hunt. Oh, I've got the rank 8 hunting horn. Oh, cool. Greatsword relationship status. It's complicated. Yeah, I suppose focus mode does help, doesn't it? Because I guess you can go in focus mode while you're doing true charge slash. That's actually a really good point. Right, is there any quests up? Let's see, what can we do? I do have an optional quest that I haven't done. It's for a Tempered Rathian and Tempered Chemitrace.
I'll be waiting here.
You kept pressing L2 in Rise. That's a problem when you go between different games. You need Rathian for the ball gun. Ah, fair enough. I will load that then. Wrath's the good old bread and butter hunts. Yeah, I mean, God forbid we ever have a monster hunter that doesn't have them. I'm actually not sure on that. I wonder if anyone knows if there is a monster hunter that has not had Rathalos in it. I think it's pretty much sacrilege, isn't it, to not have Rathalos in Monster Hunter? It's in every game, okay. I thought it might be, but... Yeah, even in stories.
Let's have another hut with no surprises today.
Alright, so I'll go and do the fire chicken first.
Tempered monster.
I don't see things going well for this guy, unfortunately. Even if he is tempered. Yeah, I mean, he's tempered and he's still not really doing any damage. He's also asleep already. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. That's actually really cool. Okay, that is sick. I love that. Why is Switch Axe this hype? It's so good. That was very rude. Oh, he's gone to sleep again. Still think there was a massive unbalance when they did a world crossover for 14. We got a damn behemoth, they got a Rathalos. Totally unbalanced. Yeah, I only played the Monster Hunter side for that. You got fatted on by a chicken. I mean, it could be worse. It could be getting fatted on by the fat monkey. Is he nearly dead already? He is.
Thanks, that helped.
Yeah, the behemoth fighting world was interesting. I managed to beat it a couple of times, but it was a bit irritating. Just trying to get it so it would drop the tornadoes in the right place was really annoying. It nice. Oh, he's dead already. Okay. Poor chicken. I always got stuck with randos who didn't know how the whole fight works. Oof. Yeah, I think if there's one fight in world that you don't want random people for, it's that one. It was always fun in that fight when you get people who would just drop the comets right where Behemoth was, and then Behemoth would just shatter the comets immediately, and then just kill you all with a Ecliptic Meteor. Oh, the other one was Safi on Iceborne, where in the first phase where you're meant to knock it into like the unstable part of the ground. And I had a few parties on that where there'd be two people on each side of Safi both, and they'd both keep knocking him backwards and forwards. And it was like, well, he's not going to go where you want him if you keep knocking him the opposite ways. So Rathian in Wilds I actually do struggle with a little bit because I'm really used to the tells that it had in World. Like, I know what its raw sounded like before it did its backflip in World, but it sounds different in this. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Or the ones who try to be fancy and do the jumping, what was a dodge, and 95% of the time failed. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, the timing on the jumping was really tight. You had to be perfect, really, to do it. I don't think I ever managed to do it. So I just used to hide behind the comment instead. I'm not sure how that didn't hit me. I'm quite happy it didn't. Yeah, the fireball is actually quite strong now. It has like a charge one as well that it does. There's a really cool thing you can do with it though. When it does the charge fireball, if you hit it in the mouth quickly enough, you can stagger it. That has an open tempered wound on it you get. Oh, someone got it actually. Yeah, I can only assume it was iframes. That tail is not wanting us ever. I like how she just went in there and then went, nope, there's no one here, I'm going to sleep. I'm really surprised I didn't sever the tail. Let it be known that I just rolled a raw. It doesn't happen very often. GG. I really like that you can climb on the monster now. Can you stack lots of explosives like in World? You might be able to with things like light bowgun, possibly. I haven't touched the bowguns at all yet in Wild, so... You can do 2 bombs, okay. Oh, you got a ruby, oh nice. Just riddling its corpse with bullets. God, I did actually need another evade extended duels, that helps. Yeah, switch axe is really fun. I might take this up as one of my main weapons. I really like it. I think hammer is still my favourite weapon so far, but switch axe is definitely up there. Yeah, I can now report my side mission. I think for the barrel explosives, yeah, I think it's up to 2 per player.
Do you have a moment? It's about those monsters in the land of blessed winds. They were as dangerous as you suspected, but your report allowed us to deal with them early. Thank you.
I still love in this game that your hunter actually has a voice and actually talks.
Less glad that threats like that were so close to
Sharpening hammers since 2004. It still makes no sense, but I'm here for it.
more turn up.
That's what we're here for. Feel free to ask for help anytime.
That does make me feel better. Thank you. I hope you'll let us help you as well then. The whole village will do.
Yeah, you might be able to tell, but if you look at like the textures on this guy's clothes here,
I appreciate it.
some of the texture work in the game just looks terrible, and I don't know why. There was apparently something that someone posted saying that if you altered some of the config files, you can fix it, but I have done that and it still looks terrible. So I don't know what's up with that. I got a new gesture, jam session. I mean, I'd say less of a jam session, but it's something. So I think maybe got time for maybe one more. We'll see what the time's like. I think if we jam together with different instruments, it synchronizes. We can try that. Where is everyone at the minute? You play a game that's 25 years old on average, you could care less what stuff looks like as long as it's fun and functional. I mean, the game is really fun. It's just, you notice it really obviously when you're talking to people in cutscenes. I mean, there it looks fine. I mean, even like the texturing on that sacred looks fine, really. It's just when you go to certain NPCs, you notice it. There is a high-res texture pack, but do not use it if you're on PC. Because, firstly, it requires, I think you have to have 16 gig of VRAM to even use it. And even if you have that, a lot of people just have not been able to launch the game after installing the high-res texture pack. Should we try the jam session then and see if it does? You just did a backflip on your sacred. I think I know how you did that. Let's see. I'm sure there are some that you can do on your sacred. It is there. It is grayed out though. So I have no idea how you actually do it. Oh, there's one. Sacred backflip. Yeah, there you go. Sweet backflip. Right, let's have a jam session then. And see if it actually does different instruments. No, it appears to be the same instrument so far. It would appear everyone has the same. It said begin manual performance. Do it. Oh, yes, that just lets you hit it in different rhythms. This is peak content here. Amazing. I mean, everything kind of looks almost the same. Brilliant. You can't even run this if you tried on PC. You'd have to have the PS5 version. I think PS5 is probably the one I would recommend at the minute. Oh, I need that emote. I have no idea how you have the prance emote. I definitely do not have it. I'm assuming you got it from a quest or something. So maybe we've got time for one more quick hunt, maybe? So does anyone have anything they want to post? Yeah, it kind of mimics you, doesn't it? I think it did that in World as well.
I heard from the others. Yes.
Right, let's see. What else have I got? Is there any optionals I actually need to do? I think I might have done them all now. Well, apart from the ones that just do the monster again. Can we do Guardian Full Grangenath? Because I do need some parts from that. Paused it. Yeah, apparently I think it's nose bones I need from him. I do actually need to break parts for that. I have to get some stuff done, so I'll see you around Sky. Oh, no worries, Jockey. I think we'll be ending the stream shortly anyway, so no worries. Good to see you. We'll be streaming again on Sunday as well. Okay, so you can get it from breaking the head. But it's just a material as well, okay. Smash the face, yeah. I mean, if we're talking about smashing the face, we get the face smasher. I do really like Full Grangenath. I liked it in Iceborne as well, though.
They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
Oop, Ebony Odegaron's here as well. I was so happy they brought Odegaron back. He's probably my favourite monster in World. Oh god, Gypseros. Didn't pack antidotes. It should be fine. I'm not really sure where the secret's going. Oh, I didn't read the first bit. I didn't read that you were doing Toby and Iceborne. Okay, yeah. Yes, you do need antidotes for that. Yeah, Viper Toby is... I think Viper Toby surprises a lot of people who start Iceborne. Because you expect the really early game monsters to be super easy, and then Toby just puts venom on you, and you're dead in seconds. Okay, we need to take care of this sacred, because that's going to get annoying otherwise. Are you a crown by any chance? Because you seem kinda big. For anyone who doesn't know, if you look at a monster with your binoculars, it will tell you if it's a crown or not. This does not appear to be a crown. So the binoculars actually have a very niche use. There's actually an achievement for it as well. So if you look at a monster with your binoculars and get a gold crown one, you'll get an achievement for it. I'm going to try and break the head because I really do need more of the nose bones from this guy. I feel like I should have got hit by that. We don't question these things. There we go. Getting some really weird stuttering now and again. It's only very rarely though. Again, I mean, it's just down to the absolute state of the PC version.
I set a bomb. Bomb set. I set a bomb.
Yeah, when you set that bomb off, I think Vector was just holding one. There wasn't a mouse screen anywhere. You figured it was intentional. I mean, it probably was. Let's be real. So yeah, the hammer offset attack is basically... You have to lead into it a lot, so it's that upswing there. kind of surprised you can flash over Odegaard actually. So I know in World they said that it had really poor eyesight, and I don't know if Flash has worked on it that well in World. Odegaard is just like, you ain't finished with me yet. Oh, you can't scare away Odegaard with a dung bomb. Wonder if that's just because it's a Guardian monster, maybe. Is his head still not broken? His head is really hard to break. Oh, he broke it in the beginning. It just doesn't look broken. Normally you can tell really easily if it's broken, but it doesn't look it. Just give him a little love tap as he goes to sleep. GG. I do like how you can disarm your traps now as well and get them back, rather than just leave them like you had to in World. Even your Palico does it as well. Oh, got a Guardian Fulgur gem, nice. And I did get a Nosebone. Unfortunately, I have 2 of them and I need 8. So this is a no escaping zone. Yeah, it's kind of weird because the game looks really nice in some places. Like there, it looks really good. And then just now and again, you'll see like an NPC that looks a bit low res. And it's a bit jarring. How many Nosebones did we get? We got 1. Nice. So that's going to take a while to get. The desire sensor working as intended. Exactly. So I think we'll probably end there for today, I think. So just as a reminder, there is a normal stream on Sunday. So this was just like a little extra stream for this week. So there is a stream as usual on Sunday. We will be doing PSO Blue Burst as far as I'm aware, because I think it's Rare Drop Week, which means nothing will happen, but we need to try. It'd be nice to get back to PSO as well, just because I know people really enjoy the PSO streams anyway, so yeah, we will call that one there. There will be some Monster Hunter content on the channel going forward. Fantasy Star Wars will be the main thing, obviously, but I do want to do some content for Wilds. There'll be a members video on Tuesday, which will be a Wilds video, and that'll go live to everyone else the following week. But I will probably try and do some guides and things like that for Wilds later on as well. If you have enjoyed the stream, please consider the usual, either like and subscribing, join as a member. You can follow or sub on Twitch if you want to. I have X and Bluesky, as well as a Discord you can join as well. Discord should be in the description for YouTube and just under the video player on Twitch. So feel free to join us there. We do have a squad for Monster Hunter Wilds as well, so feel free to join us in that. The code is on the Discord. Also, thanks for the bits, killing me off. So yeah, we'll end that one there for today, and I will see you guys on Sunday for another PSR stream. Bought more ammo.
You piece of Orc's trash!
Well, you know, you have to. Hydrate, fine.
One more!
Okay, I don't know why Zenchi is so weird lately. Like last stream, it just didn't play.
BSE burst!
There is now a bit of a delay on them now. Well, you got them anyway. At least you actually got the Zenchi redeem this time. But yeah, we'll end that one there for today, and I will see you guys on Sunday for a PSL stream. But yeah, have a good weekend, and I'll see you then. See you guys.